what's up everybody? Welcome back to Three-Sided Box Prediction Center. Today we are in week 6 of the NFL season. We got our resident Bucks fan Eric back with us again.
What's up? 2-3 baby.
2-3, big win against the Panthers last night. Johnny again could not make it due to scheduling, but he should be back very soon. But I got his picks here anyways. So let's just start off with the Thursday nighter. We got the Denver Broncos riding in to the San Diego Chargers. Little AFC West battle, your division. So, Michael, I'll let you kick it off. Who do you have winning this one?
Well, I mean, obviously the Chargers are finding new ways to lose that you never thought was possible.
After like a promising start too.
A very promising start. Thank you God for letting the Raiders win and go 4-1. Thank you Josh Lambo or whoever that was, I forget. Anyways, but honestly, I think Chargers keep it close in the first half, but Denver, after a loss at home, I think that they're just going to be really pissed off and angry, and people are going to be questioning them, or are they really that good if the Falcons beat them? They're going to be fine. They're probably going to win division, and then it's going to start here, so Broncos.
You?
You go ahead.
Okay, well, I'm going to choose the Broncos because it's an easy pick for me. Chargers, meh.
Yeah.
They're fun to watch, though. Every game is really exciting.
Until the last 2 minutes for them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's still exciting as
it's exciting for me.
Football.
Yeah.
Alright, so Johnny agrees with you guys. He's got the Broncos as well. And I'm going to pick the Broncos too, but I will say this. Broncos, their defense was very disappointing against the Falcons, more than the offense, because the offense didn't really expect much from it anyways.
The Falcons got a good offense, so they're strong.
Look, we'll see how it goes after 6 games, because last year was about the same thing. Not as much of a dominance, but they did have a really good start to the year last year. But I'm picking the Broncos nonetheless. But the Chargers, I think they're going to put up some points in this one. I don't think it's going to be as big of a blowout.
I think it's going to be a tight game. It should be a tight game.
Yeah. Alright, so we're all on the Broncos. Let's move to the Sunday matchups.
Alright, so next up we got the 49ers, who are now starting Colin Kaepernick, going into Buffalo to play the streaking Buffalo Bills. What do you guys have?
I'm going to go with the Bills. Rex fan. Deep down in there.
Oh boy.
Ooh, okay. That's your pick? Bills for real? Okay. Well, we all know Kaepernick's first play is going to be a kneel. That's like a given, right? That's the internet meme of the day ever since we got the news that he's starting.
That and Kenneth Moore.
So clever how did someone come up with that.
Yeah, and apparently he has leaked text messages.
Of?
I'll post them up here. I'll get the picture. I'll post it up. One is of Tim Tebow saying, "What
that's
the hell?"
not real. It can't be real.
Obviously not. One is of the Krusty Krab saying, "You're working on Sunday, so I don't know how you're planning on playing." Because he looks like Squidward. Anyways, back to the matchup. The Bills are riding hot. I'm going to give them the W. I think Shady McCoy is going to want to put Chip Kelly in his place. I think it's going to be a big factor. He's so bitter over the trade. Shady loves Philly, and don't be surprised if we see him back in an Eagles uniform before too soon. So, yeah, I'm going with the Bills.
Yeah, this is honestly a pretty easy pick. Bills are running over teams. McCoy is going like well over 100 yards against. He went over 100 yards against the Rams. They have a good defense, so.
He always does that. Always.
The Rams.
Always.
But,
really solid this year.
Regardless, I'm still gonna go with the Bills. I don't think the Niners have any chance of winning this game.
Well, Johnny is also on the Bills, so all 4 of us picking them, which is very odd. But it is still, I still consider this the beginning of the year.
Upset City, bro.
So,
Upset City.
Not in Buffalo. Not in Buffalo. But the Bills always do well at the beginning of the year. That's fact. They're like, the Falcons are the new Bills now. It's like they're trying to copy each other. But anyways, so we're on the Bills. Next game.
Okay, next game is the Eagles at the Washington Redskins.
That's the less racist version of it.
We'll cut that out?
No.
Redskins?
Redskins.
Cut it right there?
Okay.
David?
I'm not allowed to give a pick. It's our rule. But yeah, I'll throw it off with Johnny's pick.
Okay.
I have that right. He's got my Eagles. Shocked he's not picking his Kirk Cousin and his, I guess he doesn't like that this week. So, yeah, he's got the Eagles. Not my pick. That's Johnny's pick. I'm not allowed to pick.
I wonder what your pick is.
Me too. Go ahead.
Eagles Saints, obviously a very disappointing loss.
The refs screwed us. I'm just gonna come out and say it. The refs screwed us.
I mean,
the defense was asleep in the first half, but the refs screwed us.
All I'm saying is number 98 on your team, whoever's on, that guy's on offense.
Yeah, we're on it. Connor Barwin apparently he plays on our offense, so it's good to know.
It's good to know.
I didn't know that, but thank God the refs did.
Good job.
One of the refs said he threw a flag and he didn't know which team was the offense. That's when you know it's a stupid game. Anyways, who's your pick?
As I said, many times, the Redskins are gonna win the NFC East, so it's gonna be one of those important wins.
The Eagles usually do beat the Redskins in Washington, though.
Not last year.
Yeah, with other years. Unless you forgot, Michael Vick scored 7 touchdowns against them on Monday night. So,
man, I don't remember that from 2010.
They're still really bad.
2016, David. 2016.
Okay, so you got the Redskins?
Redskins.
Okay, you're an idiot, Eric.
I'm gonna take the Eagles.
Nice, good pick.
Next.
Alright, well, I'm going to give my little say on this. The Eagles defense is going to come out angry, strong. Fletcher's going to have a big game. Jenks going to have a big game. Carson Wentz is going to have a big game. Mark my words. And Ryan Matthews is coming back pissed off. He's going to have a huge game.
He's probably going to get injured putting on his helmet.
Darren Sproles, big game.
My boy,
Ertz,
exactly.
Big game.
Everybody, big
Rashard Matthews, good game.
Every single person. Jordan Matthews, yeah. You know, anyways, let's go Eagles. Next game. For our next matchup, we got the Cleveland Browns walking in to Tennessee to play the Titans. I think this is like the 3rd or 4th time since 1999 that the Browns are the last team to get a win in the NFL.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a real stat?
That's an actual hashtag stat, according to Fox.
Sometimes I'm not very surprised of that statistic, to be honest.
Yeah, it just shows a lot of where this franchise has been and where they're going. So, who do you guys have? And just remember, everybody beats the Browns.
I have to go with the Titans on this one.
Alright.
But you know what? It could be a close game. You don't know.
With their 3rd stringer that's like not even 100%.
Whitehurst, bro.
He's got released today.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
I was playing.
Cody Kessler, yeah, he's back. And what's his name? Terrell Pryor's the backup.
I actually want to see them all year with Terrell Pryor.
They're the first team since the 2002 or 3 Eagles to play 5 starting quarterbacks in 1 year. The only difference is that we went to the NFC Championship that year.
It's unfortunate for them. I feel bad.
I really don't. Michael, go ahead.
It's not really a question. Honestly, Titans are one of the better running teams. So, I just see them running down the throats. Like, Mario doesn't even need to throw a pass.
Well, Johnny's got the Titans. I've got the Titans.
I don't know how many people are going to watch this game, to be honest.
This is a relevant bowl. I forgot to mention that. This is 100% a relevant bowl status right here.
100.
So again, we all picked the same team. I think it's the 3rd or 4th time in a row. So
it's not a good sign.
It's another one of those weeks in the NFL. Actually, no, you picked the Redskins, you picked the Eagles, so that's wrong. So never mind. Scrap. Well, in reality, you did pick the Eagles. You're just being stupid. But anyways, we're all on the Titans. Let's move on to the next matchup.
All right. So next up, we got the Baltimore Ravens coming off a tough loss, heading into New York. 2 tough losses. One against my team. Heading into New York to play the Giants. What do you have, David?
I'm gonna give it to the Ravens.
Wow.
Yeah. I usually don't pick teams in my division if no one knew that, but
really? You did?
No, but let me tell you why. Okay, the Ravens coming off 2 tough losses. The Giants, apparently Beckham and the net, the kicking net had like makeup sex because they seem to be okay all of a sudden, which is very important. He has his Joker gloves on because it's all about the showmanship. The guy is it's not about catching footballs, winning games. It's all about getting in some TV time. So good for them, because that's what football is all about. Ravens are winning this one.
Ooh.
Flacco is a good quarterback. Go ahead.
I'm not surprised with that one.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay, me? Go ahead.
No, you go.
Okay, well, Johnny's got the Ravens too. Good pick, Johnny. Go ahead.
I want to take the New York Giants on the Ravens.
Really?
I'm going to say it's going to be a 24-10 game.
Really? That big of a difference?
Yeah.
Beckham has a big game?
Big game. Sterling Shepard, big game. Victor Cruz, big game.
Forgot what that lack of
Orleans,
line
Darkwa,
lack of running
big game.
with that pretty decent Ravens D, it's gonna be very easy for the Giants to put up points. It's gonna be very easy. Anyways, so you got the Giants. Who do you have?
Well, honestly, Giants are just collapsing at the seams. I mean, good for you. I mean, good for football, in my opinion.
Two thumbs up.
So I'm gonna go with the Ravens on this one.
All right, so three Ravens and a Giant.
I believe in
you know, the
Giants.
three-eyed Ravens last longer than the Giants in Game of Thrones. So that might be a little sign there to let you know that you're on the wrong side of the spectrum. Go Ravens, screw the Giants. Next game.
On the next game, 1 p.m. on Fox TV, the Panthers are at
1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
yes, are at the New Orleans Saints.
Nice.
Who you got, Michael?
That was a great intro, by the way.
Yeah.
Great intro.
You should be the host of this show.
Yeah.
I think Johnny's gonna get like. He's never coming
He's
back.
scared. That's why he's not
Yeah,
coming
he's
back.
never coming
He
back.
saw
It's
me
done.
once and he's like,
Yeah, the guy took you.
Yeah. This is actually really tough. But I'll be going with the Panthers in this one. Just because Cam Newton's coming back and the Saints defense is garbage. So that's my justification behind it.
Let's give Johnny's pick. He's got the Panthers winning this one. Not surprising. I'm gonna pick an upset.
Wow.
And it's not really much of an upset because the Panthers have been playing really bad. I'm picking the Saints because I think there's going to be a shootout. I think Drew Brees is going to outgun Cam Newton if he's playing. If he's not playing, which there's still a chance because they didn't confirm he is starting yet.
well, he's on a scooter, so he should.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's so it's
Without
like
a helmet.
Pacioretty.
Without a
when
helmet?
when he gets his neck half broken by Chara, and then he's just out of the movies, you know, and it's all good. Habs fans calling the cops or Chara, but you know, he brought the Stanley Cup to Montreal, so it's
He's
okay.
on a scooter without a helmet in concussion protocol.
Yeah, because he's smart. You know, but he was wearing a stupid hat probably, right?
Yeah,
That probably was protecting him.
That's a cushion.
Yeah. So I'm picking the Saints an upset with or without Cam, but I think without Cam it's gonna be a blowout.
I'm going to go with the Saints.
Nice.
Saints.
Good pick.
'Cause,
Paladins.
yeah,
It's in the
I don't mind them as much anymore.
Because they're just that
I
irrelevant.
used to hate them.
Yeah, that's how I feel about the Redskins.
But it's fun to watch them because it's always crazy games. So
Yeah.
I hope this one's a good one. So I'm feeling the Saints on this one.
Alright. 2 Saints, 2 Panthers. See what
That's how I
happens.
like it.
That is how you like it. Next game. Second irrelevant bowl of the week. We got the Jacksonville Jaguars riding into the great city of Chicago.
It's great.
Salute, go Cubs. To face on the Bears. Interesting matchup. Snooze fest. So we got quite a few this week. Who do you guys have winning this one? Eric.
Jaguars.
Why?
Because it.
Okay.
That's it.
Good pick.
That's
Michael.
Oh man, this is like you're flipping a coin, man. This is terrible.
Well, you got a young and up-and-coming team versus a team that's going the complete opposite direction.
Well, look, okay. You know, I'm gonna pick the Jags just because they're on a bye, and they really should prepare for this team. Like they had 2 weeks to prepare. And
Brian Hoyer too.
it's Brian Hoyer. I think that's actually a plus.
he's better, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
probably a plus
it's
for the
definite
Bears.
plus, yeah. If not, like, skill-wise, morally, it's a better...
100%.
It's a better pick.
Gives you a chance to win at least.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with the Jags on this one just because the Bears are terrible and they just came off a bye.
So for Johnny's pick, he's got the... Where is it?
Bears.
Bears, there it is, yeah. I was looking for the Jaguars, I was like, there's no way you picked the Bears. He's got the great city of Chicago winning this one, and I'm going to agree with him. I'm going to pick the Bears too. It was a close matchup versus the Colts last week. Colts won, right? Yeah. But it was close. You could tell with Hoyer there, everybody's just rallying together a little bit better. It's kind of like when the Broncos brought Peyton back. You could tell the morale was more up.
He's more of a leader than Cutler.
Yeah, the guy has the skills to be a great quarterback. He does not give a shit though if he's a great quarterback. The guy just wants to get paid, and that's fact, which is a shame. So I'm picking the Bears. Johnny's got the Bears. You guys got the Jaguars. It's a battle of very fierce predator animals.
That makes it really interesting.
Yeah, so too bad this is not National Geographic. It'd probably be more entertaining than this actual
That would be
matchup.
amazing.
Yeah. Alright, so let's see what happens in Chicago. Next game.
Alright, so next up we got the Los Angeles Rams heading into the Motor City to play the Lions, who just came off a nice victory against you guys. What do you got, David?
For the first time in history, I'm gonna pick the Los Angeles Rams, and
I wonder
that's
why.
no, that's not honestly because the Detroit Lions beat us.
No, it's
Because
not.
they did deserve that win, and they paid the refs clearly. Or Jerry Jones paid the refs because he likes blue and silver apparently. Whatever the reason
much
was, but I still see it's that type of game where like a shitty team beats out a good team, and then the week after they're just back to being shit, and an even shittier team ends up beating them. And it looks like the Rams are actually going to be a team to be reckoned with down the line, not in terms of skill, but in terms of their record. So I'm picking the Rams. I'm going with Johnny's mentality on this one. And speaking of, he picked.
Oh, I wonder who he picked.
Who are they playing? It's the Rams versus the Lions. Rams. Pick the Rams.
Wow.
So there you go.
Didn't see that coming.
I think me and Johnny are the same on every pick so far.
Wow.
So you guys go ahead. Break the trend.
You want to go?
I'm gonna go with the Detroit Lions.
Because?
Big upset, bro.
It's not really an upset.
Upset.
Oh shit, it's an irrelevant bowl. Third of the week.
No one would think that they would win. No, anyways. Lions because I think they're not as bad as people think on offense. They're pretty okay.
I agree.
You know, they're pretty
57
okay.
rushing yards up until last week.
Yeah, but you know they
Theo
lost.
Riddick, though, that guy in the backfield.
He's pretty good at catching passes.
Yeah.
And I don't know, the Rams. I think they just fall off this week.
Okay, Michael.
Yeah, two of the most unpredictable teams are the Bills and Rams. They could play well.
Now the Lions,
good.
apparently.
Lions are like predictably unpredictable. You understand what I'm saying?
Not at all.
Anyways, I'm gonna go with the Lions on this one. The Rams, I think, are gonna fall off a little bit. And as you said, the Lions do have a pretty good offense when it clicks. So, I'm going with the Lions.
Alright, so we got two Rams and two Lions. Another two ferocious
Fierce.
beasts. Well, maybe not a Rams ferocious, but they're intimidating to some degree. But
Yeah, like you'd be a bit scared.
Yeah.
If you saw one in the
yeah,
the
like
mountains.
charging at you.
Yeah.
You probably shit your pants. Alright, let's see what happens in the next matchup.
All right, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Miami Dolphins in the beautiful renovated Hard Rock Cafe Stadium.
Yep.
Who do you got,
Wait,
David?
What?
Are you not understanding English? Did he stutter?
No.
I thought that was pretty clear. On
It's
that.
actually.
Hard Rock Cafe Stadium.
Oh
Or I think it's just the Hard Rock Stadium.
Whatever.
Well, yeah, but I get what you're saying. Anyways. I'm going to go with the Pittsburgh Steelers because they are very good and Miami sucks. And Johnny agrees he's going with the Steelers as
It's a
well.
big surprise from you.
Yeah. Huge. Yeah.
I didn't see that coming.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree. Honestly, Steelers are just better. Dolphins are terrible. I think that's enough justification behind it.
Steelers next.
Next. So our next matchup, we got our first interesting one of the week in terms of skill level. Talking about the Cincinnati Bengals, who are coming off a very disappointing loss. Versus the New England Patriots.
Really affected you, David.
It really affected me because the Cowboys are not that good, nor have they ever been, or
the
nor
Great
will they
Wall
ever
of Dallas, David.
Yeah, the Great
Blocking
Wall.
that
Okay,
pulse.
yeah, wow. Congratulations. Anyways, Bengals Pats. Give me your picks.
Yeah, it has to be a Pats. You can't bet against Tom Brady.
Will it be interesting or the
I
Bengals
think
are
it's
gonna
gonna
fall
be.
asleep?
I don't think they're gonna screw up. I don't think it's gonna be a blowout or anything. But I think it's gonna be like a 2-score, maybe 1-score.
Okay, Michael.
Yeah, you can bet against Brady, as you said. He's back, unfortunately, for everybody else who's playing him. Thank God the Raiders aren't playing them. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Pats on this one.
Johnny's got the Pats. I got the Pats. The Bengals disappointed me. Like I said last week, pathetic showing.
If they would have beat the Cowboys, then I would have been like, yeah, maybe an upset.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe an upset.
Yeah, it would have been more interesting. Mind you, this is the type of game that Bengals usually come back strong after a big loss.
I can see them somehow pulling it off with a last-second field goal. Or
Yeah,
some shit,
yeah. So I'm
Let's
gonna
see.
say Pats are gonna win, but not by much. Maybe a score max, like not even 10 points, like 7 max. All right, so we're all on the Pats. Next game.
All right, so next up we got the Kansas City Chiefs. We just came off a bye, heading into the black hole to play my Raiders. What do you got, David?
This is a tough one because Andy Reid, from my memory, could be very wrong. From my memory, probably just because of last week, but he doesn't do well coming off a bye. I feel like maybe that's just me mixing up what happened to the Eagles versus the Lions versus the actual truth. But for some reason, I just have this weird stat in my mind that Andy Reid's like 2-15 or something like that off a bye. I don't know why. But with that, I don't pick against the Chiefs. Even though I do think the Raiders have a very good chance of winning this game, I'm picking the Chiefs to win a close one. Andy Reid has torched your team in the past. I think he'll do it again.
Without without anybody on defense.
Well,
besides Charles Woodson and Khalil Mack. But that's besides the point.
Khalil Mack has how many sacks this year?
Yeah, he's an All-Pro at 2 positions.
That was a year ago, and this year he's done nothing.
A lot.
Okay, yeah.
I can show you pictures of him
Andy
getting
Reid's taking the W with J Mac. Go Chiefs. Eric, who's your pick?
I'm gonna go with. Who do I disappoint here? Mike?
You're disappointing me. I don't give a crap.
Pick whoever you want, man.
No, I'm gonna go with the Raiders. I want to see them win. I want to see them get this win.
You just want to have an interesting match when we're in Tampa.
Well, it's gonna be interesting either way. Even if they lose this game, it's not gonna matter. It's still gonna be an interesting matchup.
Possibly.
There's still gonna be like the division race for the Raiders, right?
Yeah.
So
should be in the mix.
Alright, so you got the Raiders. Johnny agrees with you. He's picking the black and silver. I said it. I could see the Raiders winning this game. I could, but I don't want to pick against the Chiefs. That's more of the reason. But the Chiefs are still very good, and they could easily win this match. And the Raiders could be the Raiders that turn off in past years, or they could be the Raiders of the last 4 games where they're on. I personally think you guys are gonna fall back down to earth eventually. But it might not be this week, and it is a divisional matchup, so anything's possible.
If there's one thing I'll say is that for some reason, the Chiefs are like the only team in the division we have trouble with. It doesn't make any
But yeah, the team you beat when you couldn't get a win 3 years ago.
It doesn't make sense. It's just when we're talented and we have talent, we struggle against them. I don't know why.
Just remember one thing, Michael. Anything's possible.
Yeah. Never ever give up. Believe in Kenneth Bone.
Kenneth Bone. There you go. So 2 Raiders and a Chief, and he's obviously hoping the Raiders win. Let's see what happens in Oakland. Let's move on to the next matchup.
So at 4:25 p.m.
America's Game of the Week. Actually, it's
Fox. It's not? Oh yeah, it's
definitely is not.
So the Falcons visit the Seahawks in their architecturally designed stadium. That sounds a lot louder than any other stadium ever created.
That it actually is in reality, though.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Yeah. Okay. Just to point out to all the people like him that don't understand.
The 12th man is
strong. Man, yeah, like the people who don't go for them until after high school.
Kind of like the Blackhawks.
Oh yeah, really? Because you don't know anybody.
Oh, and you know people from Seattle?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah. It's for the fact that the Saskatchewan Rough Riders have better fans than them.
All right.
So we're done Falcons, Seahawks.
Make your pick.
I think the Falcons are finally gonna fall back down to earth. I think Seattle's gonna take this one. But I would not be surprised if the Falcons win another one. Honestly, if they do it, if they beat the Seahawks, then they get your respect. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Matt Ryan looks like he's gonna be the MVP this year, or Julio Jones. But usually it goes to a quarterback, so probably Matt Ryan. So I'm picking the Seahawks to win this one.
Yeah, I'm going to agree. I like the Falcons. I thank them very much for what they did last week to make the division race a little bit closer for the Raiders. But I just don't see them winning in Seattle. I find Seattle, regardless of whether it sounds, the architecturally designed stadium to produce sound or to enhance sound, whatever you're going to call it, it's a hard place to play, and not many teams could go in there and get a win. So I'm going to go with Seattle.
For my sake, I need Seattle to win. So I'm picking them.
Alright. Well, Johnny's got the Falcons. He's going to buck the trend here. I don't know if you would call that upset city at this point. Probably, yeah.
Well, after you beat the previous, the reigning Super Bowl champ, you got respect.
And would they beat the week before? They beat like 2... Oh, they beat the Panthers too.
Yeah.
They both guys.
And then before that was my team.
Yeah. So there you go. So who knows?
It makes every week that goes by, it makes the first win of the season feel that much more special.
Yeah. So there you go. Okay, so we got 3 Seahawks and a Falcon, the Battle of the Birds.
So cool.
So cool. Let's see what happens next game. Alright, so for our next matchup, and unfortunately America's game of the week, because apparently America is stupid. Apparently. Well, according to Fox, no offense to Americans, but this is ridiculous. Cowboys are in Green Bay to play the Packers. It's a battle of 2 teams that get a lot of hype, that haven't really showed it at times, and the Cowboys are impressing people, if you want to call it that. Who do you guys have winning this one?
Packers are doing pretty well on defense, but regardless, I think that the Cowboys' offensive line is going to create holes for Elliott. And they're just going to be able to run on them, to be honest. It's going to be a close one, but I just see the Cowboys coming out on top in this one. I know you agree, for sure.
Were you going to ask the question?
You go ahead.
I think you just put it on the video. You don't have to speak.
I just like put the graphic
Just put
up.
David, Cowboys, and then switch to me right
Yeah,
after.
okay, sure.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the Cowboys because I feel like I have to pick some upsets here.
It's not really an upset.
Yeah, but like from the status quo, we know people are like, oh, Packers. So much respect for the Packers.
Usually I'm like in Johnny's face telling him he's an idiot and he doesn't know what the hell he's doing and he's just picking upsets just to pick upsets. But he's got the Packers this week.
Shit.
So he's picking smart for once, and he's probably leading us in our predictions. If we were actually, maybe we will eventually, but not yet. So he's got the Packers. I obviously got the Packers. Dallas, last time they played in Green Bay, there wasn't a catch at the end of the game. Dez couldn't
Actually, no, the last time they played in Green Bay was last season. They got romped, but
you should know. Wasn't that in Dallas? Okay, so my bad. But either way, the Packers are good. The Cowboys absolutely suck. Dak Prescott is overrated. Ezekiel Elliott is extremely overrated. Yeah, I heard all the cries for DeMarco Murray. Oh, and then he left, and then he's been doing absolutely fucking nothing since.
What? He's doing well with the Titans.
Oh, he's doing well. Yeah, and the record is.
Doesn't matter.
Oh no, it doesn't matter. Winning doesn't matter. It's all about stats, apparently. My bad.
Are you talking about a person?
Whoops. DeMarco Murray had like 600 rushing yards last year. He still went 7-9 on a god awful team. So
it's because
he's garbage.
Look at him this year.
He's garbage. Yeah, he's getting yards, not winning games. Just like his days with the
team.
Cowboys.
It's not all in the running back.
Anyways,
it's on the whole team.
Packers are winning this one. Fair and square. Cowboys suck. Shoot them back down to earth, please, because they're on a high and it's driving me insane.
How many interceptions did he throw?
Who?
Dak?
0.
0 still?
Yeah. Carson has 1.
I think that makes Dak greater than
Yeah!
Just that.
Yeah. Anyways,
I agree with that.
you guys are absolutely minds. Packers are winning this one. Next game.
Alright, so next up we probably got the most boring Sunday night matchup you'll probably ever see.
Irrelevant Bowl.
Kinda.
Prime time irrelevant Bowl.
This does have a lot of playoff implications.
Big insult to Johnny.
Yeah, it is.
He knows. He knows.
It's the Indianapolis Colts heading into Houston to play the Texans. What do you got, Eric?
Hold on. He's gonna whip it out.
I don't know what you're doing.
I don't know. He's flipping a coin.
He's
flipping a coin.
The loon.
The loon, but for all
It's the
Americans,
Cowboys.
a loony's a $1 coin.
The Cowboys?
And the heads is Texans.
Yeah, he's been catching. This guy's a goalie.
You have to cut it there.
Cut it?
Yeah, cut it as they cut it. Like, as it was in the air and I didn't touch it, cut it, and now I'm like, oh, I got it.
Oh, okay. Oh, you want me? Oh,
Yeah, you get it?
in the editing process.
Yeah, the editing process.
Definitely not.
So now flip it. So now flip it.
Oh, it's heads. So Texans it is.
Okay, Michael.
Flipping a coin's always a good choice to.
I think I have the app. It's a lot easier not.
Yeah, Colts are just really flawed. Texans, even without JJ Watt, are gonna be at least a half decent team unless Brock Osweiler shits the bed. But with that being said, I got Texans in this one.
Johnny's not allowed to pick. But
You think you would pick the Colts?
I don't even know because the Colts win the games they shouldn't, and the Texans lose the games they shouldn't. So this is a game where, under normal circumstances, you'd say the Colts would kill the Texans, but this is not normal circumstances. So who do you pick? You gotta flip a coin. You know what? Just for sake of change, I'm gonna go with the Colts. I think Osweiler's gonna have a bad game. 3 picks.
Against the Colts.
Yeah, against the Colts, exactly. All right, so I got the Colts. You guys got the Texans. Johnny's obviously hoping for a Colts win because he desperately needs one. So it happens in the Monday Nighter.
Okay, for Monday Night Football at 8:30 p.m.
Eastern Standard Time.
Eastern Standard Time on ESPN.
Or TSN.
Featuring John Gruden and some other guy who's boring.
Not Mike Tirico.
Hashtag bring back Mike Tirico.
New York Jets at the Arizona Cardinals. Who do you have, Michael?
I don't know why you're not gonna watch this game. This game looks pretty good.
Are you crazy? It's a team that's disappointing versus another team that's disappointing.
Exactly. It's interesting. This
Yeah, it's
has
very
a lot of
interesting,
playoff
yeah.
implications.
Huge.
The Jets season's on the line. The Cards season's on the line. Desperate football, man. I look forward to watching this. But with that being said, I'm not sure if Darrelle Revis is playing.
Burnt toast?
He's still good. I don't care what anybody says. But even if he is playing, I'm still going to pick the Cards. I think they're going to come back and they're going to fight for the division. It's going to be a big time game. It's pretty much every game up until like the end of the season's playoff has serious playoff implications for the Cardinals. So I'm going to go with the Cards on this one.
I'm going to go with the Cards just off the fact that the Jets have been a complete disaster for the most part of the year. But I will say this, the Jets could easily win this game because you don't know what Cardinals you're going to get. You're going to get the ones that are they're good, or you're going to get the one that lost to Garoppolo and lost to the other team that they lost to this year.
Bills.
Bills. There you go. There you go. The Bills. And they're playing the same division. Maybe they'll lose again. Well, either way, I'm going to pick the Cards. And I know Johnny is not picking the Cards. He's got the Jets.
He's got the Jets.
Which is very shocking. I don't think because he's not here, I think he doesn't realize that Bruce Arians is coaching and he likes the NFC East for some reason, except for the Eagles. When he's not with us, his mentality changes a little bit.
I think he chooses realistically. He knows he knows there's teams that you don't think are going to win. They end up winning. So you have to be a bit. There has to be some give or take in your.
Not really. Not really. But anyways.
With that said, I'm going to go with the Cardinals.
Okay, so we got 3 Cards, 1 Jet. It's a flying bowl.
Oh, that's the only
bowl.
thing they have in common.
And it's an irrelevant bowl.
Oh.
It's pretty relevant.
Very
it shouldn't be, but it is.
Irrelevant bowl.
Alright guys, so that's been it for week 6 of NFL predictions here on 3-Sided Box. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe for more. Leave some comments in the comment section below. Let us know what you picked. And we'll see you all next week, guys.
And subscribe to Rancid Fan 182.
Yep, for his little videos that have more views than one video has more views than my whole channel does. Could be swimming in cash right now.
Most of my videos have more videos than your channel.
All of them does.
Most likely, except for the ones I recently posted.
Yeah. All right, so go do that. I'll put the link in the description. I actually will. I'll put it in there. All right, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.
Ciao.